Hey there, my reading rebels. I'm here to talk to you about some books for October. When I think about books for October, I think about spooky ghosts and haunted houses and zombies and scary mysteries. So I wanted to bring you a couple of those. Move my little screen here so I can move this around a little bit better. This is what October reminds me of. So I picked out 5 books that are really neat. 3 of them are MSBA books. And MSBA books, if you don't know, are Maine Student Book Award books. And if you read 3 of them, you can help the state of Maine decide which book is the best book on the list. I can talk to you about that some other time. But this one is called The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble, and it's a fast-paced mystery with lots of humor, adventure, and surprising twists. Emmy's dad disappeared years ago, and with her mother too busy to parent, she's shipped off to Wentworth, a prestigious boarding school in England, but right before she leaves, a mysterious box arrives, full of medallions and a note reading, "These belonged to your father." Just as she's settling into life at Wentworth, Emmy begins to find the strange symbols from the medallions etched into the walls and stumbles upon the school's super secret society, the Order of the Black Hollow Lane. As Emmy and her friends delve deeper into the mysteries of the order, she can't help but wonder, did this secret society have something to do with her dad's disappearance? The second one is also an MSBA book with a hot pink label on it. It's called Killer Style, and it's how fashion has injured, maimed, and murdered through history by Sarah Marie Mahone and Allison Matthews David, and it's kind of a fun look of the perils of fashion, past and present. For example, in this book, you will find a person who has a mercury poisoning. This is what this person looks like with mercury poisoning. Their teeth are damaged. Their tongue has grown way too big for their mouth. They can't even really close their mouth. And their lips are severely damaged. And that's all from mercury poisoning. Mercury was used in making hats. So if way back in the day, they would, in the 1700s, they would be making these hats, and all men were wearing these hats. They would use mercury. So mercury would seep into everybody's heads, and also any of the people that were making them. So people got really sick from hats. The next one is called Ghosts. This is 13 Haunting Tales to Tell, in a collection by Illustrious. There's 13 different stories. I read one of them that's really cool about a girl who goes to the library, and the librarian is wondering if she really likes to read. It's kind of interesting. A finger against the inside of a mirror, a wood where the trees look back. A basement door blocked by a brick wall so thick it stifles the screams from below. A librarian with a curious collection of books of children. This original collection of chilling poems and tales contains the only true ghost stories in existence, as the book itself will tell you. There are 13 eerie encounters perfect for sharing if you dare. Accompanied by striking illustrations and building to a truly spine-tingling conclusion, this haunting book will consume the imagination and keep readers of every age up long past their bedtimes. The next one is called City of Ghosts. This one's there we go. spooky, evocative adventure, and it's perfect for fans of Stranger Things. And I love Stranger Things, so it's a good one. It's purple, so we know that that's horror. This is not an MSBA book. The last one, The Ghost, was as well. So the first 3 were MSBA books. Ever since Cass almost drowned. Okay, she did drown, but she doesn't like to think about it. She can pull back the veil that separates the living from the dead and enter the world of spirits. Her best friend is even a ghost. So, things are already pretty strange, but they're about to get stranger. When Cass's parents start hosting a TV show about the world's most haunted places, the family heads off to Edinburgh, Scotland. Here, graveyards, castles, and secret passageways teem with restless phantoms. And when Cass meets a girl who shares her gift, she realizes how much she still has to learn about the veil and herself. And she'll have to learn fast. The city of ghosts is more dangerous than she ever imagined. And the last one is about zombies. Had to get some zombies in there. Zombie baseball beatdown. There goes my lights. This is by Paolo Bacalupi. And it's a real life sports and undead zombies come together. The apocalypse begins the day Robbie, Miguel, and Joe are practicing baseball near their town's local meat packing plant and nearly get knocked out by a really big stink. Little do they know, the plant's toxic cattle feed is turning cows into flesh-craving monsters, zombies. The boys decide to launch a stealth investigation into the plant's dangerous practices, unknowingly discovering a greedy corporation's plot to look the other way as tainted meat is sold to thousands all over the country. With no grown-ups left they can trust, Robbie and his friends will have to grab their bats to protect themselves and a few of their enemies if they want to stay alive and maybe even save the world. So those are my books that I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope some of you come down and want to check them out. The first person to email me, I am wanting any one of these books, I will put your name on it, and you can come down and get them. So I hope I see some people coming on down to get these books. I will see you again in November.